So here I am, I have a headband on as I'm talking to you, and it's because I fell on the ice when I was curling and I was knocked unconscious, and the next thing I knew I was in an ambulance. So I retired from my job as a physiotherapist with the NHS and took up curling as a winter hobby. And I've been with a development club for about 2 years when I joined my mainstream club that I'm part of now, which is here in Milnathort. And I was taking part in a points competition, and a points competition means turning around rather quickly. And rather than going through the rather careful rigmarole of putting my kipper, this is a non-slip shoe cover that you put on to stop you falling over, I stood up, and the next thing I knew, I was in an ambulance. I know nothing about what happened to me, but my wife is called down from home, and the people on the ice rink had to stop. The whole ice rink closed down for the night. And the first thing I can remember was at least 45 minutes after I'd had my accident. So what I understand happened from what other people have told me is that I stood up, and the next thing I was on the floor, and I bashed myself on the side of the head, split my head open, and I lost consciousness. And I was probably out for quite some time. There was a doctor there, and interestingly, a head injury nurse was also on the ice at the time. She was there training from New Zealand. And actually, I was so grateful that they were there because they looked after me. About 2 years earlier, somebody had a similar incident, and sadly they died. So this is really serious. So because I'm a physiotherapist, and obviously I was looking for how on earth I would get back on the ice safely when I recovered from the initial injury, I was actually looking around to see what curling equipment offered. And most of the stuff that was available from the curling world was great for protecting the back of the head, which is really important. But actually my fall involved hitting myself on the side of the head. So that would have done me no good at all. So I went and did some research, and it was through my research that I found the Halos band. And in fact, I bought it. And I felt a bit like Wonder Woman when I first started wearing it. But actually, I've set a trend now, and I would reckon that about a third of the people who attend the ice rink I see wearing them. So it has been a major game changer.